Everything that makes Ife must actually worship the Lord. So let me tell you tonight what loving God means. Let me tell you tonight what loving God means. Oh, I think the network. Sanctify. Now, it means that you trust God's plan, even when it looks like that plan is very stupid. But it's better to follow God blindly than to follow a man that his eyes is opened. So, loving God is trusting in his plan. Trusting in his plan. Trusting in his plan. That you come to a point whereby you understand that God cannot fail. If God has said this thing, I know that he cannot fail. Loving God is choosing obedience over feeling. So you see that you see, there are two kind of, you see, I don't know if it's right for, I don't want to jump ahead of myself, but loving God means that you are choosing obedience over feeling. So there was a joke around during this Valentine, whereby I don't know if most of us saw it on the internet, whereby a man was trying to say, God, I need a sign, maybe I should carry this girl out or not. Deep down, in his feelings, he wants to actually take the girl out and all of that. But he heard strongly from the Lord that no, don't take this girl out. They were clear, what's it called? Clear signs that he should not take the girl out. People randomly came to meet him and said, this girl, don't take her out. I feel like you should not take. There were clear signs. In fact, he saw it on the TV. As he put on the TV, he just saw no. It was a joke, but actually, we have to come to a point whereby feelings dies and we choose obedience. Where feelings actually dies and we choose obedience. If we try to do God out of feelings, we will fail. We will fail woefully. If we try to do God from a place of feeling, oh God, we will fail, and that failure we will fail woefully, like really woefully. Because a man that wants to serve God or love God from a place of feeling means that person is guided by the flesh. And God said that only those that will worship him in spirit, not feeling. That means to love God, you have to love him in what? Spirit. You have to love him in spirit. In loving him means you choose him at all time. There are times whereby the instructions from God might not look. Imagine somebody slapping you randomly. The person is slapping you, and God is saying, bless him. Just pray for him. Somebody is trying to make you annoyed. The person saw that you went to fetch water from a long distance. Then you fetch water from a very long distance, so you were getting to the house, you were closer to the house, and the person came and kicked your bucket, maybe by mistake or intentionally. Let me tell you, out of impulse, out of feeling, you want to slap you want to lay curse on the person, you want to deal with the person. But God is saying, choose obedience over what? Feelings. So at that very moment, it might feel difficult to do. It might feel difficult to choose to stay calm and not react based on feelings, but react from a place of love that you have gotten from God. But let me tell you, now imagine, no, let's even use another analogy. Imagine you have washed your white clothes, you have ironed it, you have decided to slay, you sprayed yourself perfume, you looked good on your white, and somebody from nowhere was licking sweet, and he brought the sweet out of his mouth and he stained your white dress. Ha! And you were going so, like, people were already expecting you, and you wore your best white dress. Let me tell you, feeling will finish that person. Based on feeling, we will finish the person. But God is saying, choose love. God is saying, just remain calm. God is saying, don't worry, I'll fight. Just calm down. Don't shout. Don't say anything. Just walk away. Don't say, you stained my white. Then, don't worry, I know it's not your fault and you went. Most of us, we go change jam. Oh. But that is God telling you that you should choose obedience to the dictates and the dealings of God over feelings. I think this is where I will lay foundation tonight. Most of us, we are still doing God from a place of feeling. God. You see this feeling they were talking about? We are doing it from I went to church today. Even most of us, if I ask you what was taught in church today, the church that you go to, if I ask you now, what were you taught in church today? What did you learn in church today? We will struggle with it because most of us still do God. We're still doing God from a place of feeling, from a place of normal Sunday we go church, and God is saying no. So you see, most of the time when I'm angry at my guys, those my friends, I call them my friends that are around me, and maybe they do one or two things, and I'm angry with them. Most of the time, I'm not really angry with them as they are. God help me. I'm angry with the fact that we call our. That's why most of you should have noticed it. I say it a lot. We call ourselves Christians, and we go to church, and the church is not reflecting in us. You will hear me say most of the time, don't even disgrace us, don't go to church again. You will hear me say it most of the times. It's because most of us, we have become too familiar with church that feelings have entered into it that we are no longer seeing God again. So you see this love that we are talking about. You see, if that was a live meeting now, I will start to say, I'm in love. Oh, some people will even cry. God, I'm in love. Just test them. Step on their toes, steal their money, break their phones. As I'm saying it now, by mistake, someone should just break your phone now. You will know if most of you love God or not.